Ocean Mobile Aquabari about Ghnet TV. So, only got a Ghnet for the about one thing said, dear. Aya yede ensema ekoso e wo man ni motitu na Nana Kwame Badiako no dwuma dia wonam street ni so a odie no ze auto office oti dwom na sa market aye boring na wani enka wiema din a na meso so be fa phone no na obo Ghnet TV e de ahye no obehu ye o ho ensema ekoso e wo man ni mu enyina na de ba be som what I say ho na ni nyina e wo ene ntino ye nkonkohwe ensema ekoso e wo Nana Kwame Badiako na say the new force o makachi say o mama wiemu aye pa touch it down so nya tin Nana Kwame Badiako enka na onim say o ko threat at the my opponent MPP and the NDC no enti Nana Kwame Badiako ne nsem ni bi emra
but if free hono nso no ogusua e bona pro na odi aba bedru Kumasi ya enra na wo Kwame Nkrumah apomu kyerese na oni mrante no etwetwe enkomo na omudi enkomo kansem bebre ni nyina efa Ghana ho Nana Kwame, good morning.
Good morning, Kojo. Nice to see you. Namiato.
Nyankopon ase akwa banso.
Me jusu minia.
Kumasi the one time na oba ene ehu.
Kumasi me ba.
Ba oba yen say de ehu sa.
Oh, say MSC no have become more popular. Me yi mask na ma.
Ya ben
na me yi mask na ma menima abetojwa. Ti nipa hu me mo na wo hu me so a interactions no ye more nti enunti na bia ama wo team nka mo ba me ba
yeah oba ya na she mask
mention mask
first no na she mask and say dey
mask no dey say eno na message na me de bremo say ma mo hwe messenger no bebre mo hwe message no na o message no wie na afa so hu messenger na bit ma hwe no
so messenger no so we ka ho because Aristotle can ask him or just ethos, the credibility of the messenger. Our message in so here. Nti unsusu say and also can say be a IT message na you share the ono so can asem no anya credible as on see mfino.
Say eno dey I am pa ka ho na say Kojo we invite me am by me ba ha na nka manim pe na me de betra asem ye na Kwame Badiako nti ma betra ha. Sanka bibia bedumu nti adeni de ya asem na ye kanu na hia na ya esese nipa etie asem no voice na ye ka asem no no munja noise na bebre ye no anya no na
the noise was system ni
noise dey be
noise ni dey wa hin
I'm just saying that people should skip the noise
and
obey the voice
e be a voice be ni noise be let's know the noise, let's know the voice e be to say
ade ai ka kire wa edom wom nhira wom adepa wom en kan kire nipa bebre nipa kakra bi no muti and that's the voice aden so nipa bebre eka ni nipa bebre ye hu dede no nipa na kakra na esesen ko mutie no a o betime ebu an ten kra no mu ni mre no mu de betie the noise no it circulates among some kind of crowd. That's what the difference is, the noise and the voice.
Inti o voice no and as you say o de bem, which is the new force, right?
Yes.
O dwene ho ache say o pese o di new force na bia wonya mampanya abedi no o dwene ho ache.
Oh, last year and me share say me take that decision
last year.
April.
Last year April.
Yeah.
Na say na wonya wadwen so o pese o be president.
Yeah. Say me am about that 21 22 years in me call me na me ti Kumasi na me too free Kumasi ko Accra.
Kumasi na tin.
Me ti Asukwa.
Okay. Asukwa you
me mama. Oh, opposite Daniel so me.
Oh, okay. To Asukwa boy.
Me Asukwa boy. Na me free o kon cry no. Me ko school kakra e won cry. Na me ko to aso wa brochire. Nti to aso na ho na me ko hwehwe njuma se.
Na ya be we ni ma hane nti good.
Ho na me ko hwehwe njuma se. Nti it did 6 years now. I'm back. Back to Accra, and then my share business. I say in 22 years now. I built well over $500 million empire. From industrialization to commercial buildings, hotels, residential, even national zoos, museums. Ninjano, na kupoint me SCV within a space of 20 years.
Ghana hana unya sa sika no koya na se ehemfa na anya.
Ghana ha sika ni nyina wo
kroma. Ghana ha
sika ni nyina wo kroma. Obi obeka tro se sika ni go abrochi. Although I made my first million in England, I was very young. maybe crown man farm back because never invested or Hawaii. £20,000 na me buy within 3-4 years na say nya million bi say wunim sika kradia ene de tembia no Nyankopon de be kra unsa because unso wa na unim che nti na me wo madwuma dada meye but it was a calling and I can't say no to my boss.
Nkofo susu say usika no enye krojin na ode ye de ode ye no
say won say Ghana mine no won say nyansa esese emayehu say ye de na esese piano e kakra bi because unye sika okrom ha say nya politician this kind of mawa na say state money na wafa ombeka say sika dro and I say drugs na mean blame me omo kofo bebre kasapa but me so ehun say my answer will be because I never let what people say determine my moralities. I just keep doing what I have to do. But we are there Ghana. So we show Jenny say obi emisa also coin. Udrupe. I want to be able to say now for him now do her. Now see kanunya wan. And I don't have to. The proof is there. I've built landmarks. My year no manoma wenya. Obi onyesika otimi cresika etimi two ejuma for ehwe family ehwe mine. Say wo ka kire ni say unkodi no me bi echi a eyen kwasasama. Onyada because when him say opportunity na nya media man no wiase dia man no they will lose it all again nti ebinimu ha na mo ka kasa kwa but me ntimi stop you from what you're saying nyansafo na say so mu hu say akra we obo ne homode
yemfa se dodo na susu se sanity a enye no kresa based on their working you still need to limit perception and no so betimi aboama wo presidency no because obi kwa akoto abana osusu se ebia insem ba komienu we nti onhye dan gina na kwamedi meanwhile nso the working a noise but how do you limit the noise to ensure say our voice na wo kan etimi aboa
so with time people will see so obi cry no ya am rubber cry na was so abaye software with time no people will see say akwa no this software mpa maybe after 4 years cry no omun kan ni dada mu na say obeka so okokwa around na ka chiro bia say mentisa eno de hu hia what I say nipa ni anka se hu se akrai obo ne hu mode ebi mu be hu se oh entro kra na no mu twa to ne so because no kra ni mu no me ba kroma me bisa obi aso mfa ne sika ma menye bibiada me nko bie bank bia na maka se fa sika bra na ma ye ne times 10 amount me nko je obi asika me nko ba obi abosia me nko bank kra ho aban kra me je contract no ne hoda ti me ndi obi aka me ndi NDC ka me ndi MPP ka me ndi government me ndi promotion ECOWAS me ndi obi aka I am a definition a great example for the youth to look at as an example that we can do it. That's all. Kwa brochimemu menamfofo ebi mo ye top supermodels ebi mo ye bosses ebi mo ye president omu nyina senkama yade a enka ye wronga komu mbia omo punu se memetrase but they say a prophet is not recognized in his own hometown and I've gotten 8 awards outside Ghana for Ndaimbia Mesisi. The biggest maximization. Made 108 apartments. I see 1.5 plots or so. Bro, ni kurana or no nim technology. I understand engineering. No crow brands and why but me timmy. Na mine name hunia me. What I say? Abontin so for the omo. Na kakra ne Nyankopon so bie punu bi maya. Mube hunia meti maya ama mine ankasa any dominant ankasa because the opportunity is there. Na nipa eni daswo because yem fa mayen. Anything na masore gina ho no manya sa akukuduro no ene buhie no say me ba besesa because na akra no motiti ono mo yede ha empanyifo no so motiti ono mo yede aboa ne kan wo ya nto am ne ati odin yintimi nka masore nso ana obi ba obi antimi who are you to stop freedom are you God that's my song and then you might who are you to stop freedom
and go for person stop
who is who to go down me call convention and all my bias I cancel no me fa ha muslim my say do you think it's stopping me I'm going there is nothing ni omo keka nyina ebisi me akromfo ebisi my say nothing is stopping me that is the new youth the new nation the new sort of Ghana that we need enkrofo a enya ne nipa de o ma no beka na bebubu emu na onyankopon hirawa who are these people to question God's grace omo de no kromoti ma ya wie na omo beka obi de unyewie ya menko kan obi de yesi ebraso ebra na yenyina ebo na time na Nyankopon de ama yenyina ebi mu bewu at the age of 40 ebi mu bewu at the age of 70 ebi mu so bewu at the age of 80 but emfa ho obi o ha o ndi 40 kra ne oye no wudi nkrofo mo di 70 times 100 boma omuntimi nye na sa na wiase tie Nyankopon bo yenyina se obi ama ye ne de Ebi mu de omu free say omo ankasa na omo ba be ye omo de. And so man do baby, you can't be wise in your own eyes. I think that the country needs people like us.
What's my kind of say last year in who decided I just said one share them planning a quite be for manage Ghana. It just came at an impulse that me share me to me. Obi the bear 10, 15, 20 years are planning so be so your president.
And then.
And also just 1 year. And then now what the out to was yes. Yeah, me too.
Only bakra or did 10, 20 years no. A plan is say oba be Ghana so. Oba ye den. So na oka. Kachire me. Ebi big kachire me. So mo be ye den.
Ebi the free senior high school but ebi so
10, 20 no. Omo ye den.
Ebi the free senior high school ebi so infrastructures. Ebi so eguso mo.
Enti oma ye ni nyina. No oma ye nyina ma ye dey asa Ghana any problem. Na o kasa te say na ebi a woni problem. Woni problem e bo a.
The men kasa me ni problem.
Wo bi.
Yeah, me wo bi.
Wo problem pa.
Yeah.
Ani en ka ho aseme. Now because all person catch me say so did 20 years.
I'm not
now
saying
planning
that. I'm
just
using just 1 year to say year no.
It doesn't matter.
Do you think say it doesn't matter
because already what do you think I'm doing? Already me seeing dying. Already I'm creating jobs. Already I'm building industrial platforms. And no me no. Me a meti ma catch up potin say me hwehwe politician bia and I say me hwehwe oman panyin bia or yes no man. Omuntimi nye. Enti nya se ebia ade omoye no mimi ntimi nya ade omoye no ebebre titi ho a omonya hwe na me ye me no madada. I've employed Italians and Portuguese and Ghanaians and different types of people in the world. I'm building skyscrapers in your country, landmarks in our country, sorry. Now we normal when you me politician now o kaka no say o ma prepare o 20 years no ade no mo ba o nya e kwan kro mo ye kro mo ntimi nya wie wo di state money. Musumuba akonya pe na money ho ana say e man na money ho. I am interested in the country. I am here to build a nation. I am here to build a country. That is the legacy I want. That is what I want. I have made money before. I have made riches and I've gone through poverties. And here medibida, sika medibida. My bibi bida. And so me so and as I say no my already say me di a mine him. Now I'm being questioned because they say me prepare me 1 year, 10 years and not 20 years. No, you don't need that.
So tell me, maybe 4 years. They say unemployment rate in the number 14.1. The issue of unemployment, giving the opportunity as the president,
very simple.
Tell me.
Okay, the kroma, ye krana, India mine so krano, ye steady, and who say the attributable reserves, not proven reserves, attributable reserves. Wokroma 4.7 trillion within the 15 regions. Yehusike gu Volta region. Yehusike gu Takrade. Takrade is one of the most richest regions on the continent. Now me breaking it down. Cocoa, oil and gas, gold, rubber, bauxite, would in my 1.763 trillion. One aka sase machre omaimu hasada. Say western region says can pen go for more. Why na wakatre is a Volta region. Omo lake base oil basin is onshore. Is worth what they have discovered. Now a good oil keke is over 28 billion. One akatre say farming the actual potential of farming in those areas in certain products and commodities is worth billions. Ejuma ben and crown Ejuma ben and what regions we na unima dear omokwa and that's why it is almost the regions no crown farm and here because another 4 years biano obi besan no akoka mo 200 enyenti semonto and into crown and minor crisis so musi no crown yenyensi so okwa abrochira wo hwe Manchester enya Manchester no more football club enya no more factories and no more nyina aye kro na wo kro na wo free say wo kro ni nyina no wo be tietia ni nyina so na ba ko pe na ye adwuma Accra pe na ye the only place me si Kumasi kra mo Kumasi me ti play mu na me ba me hwe mu roof ni nyina dada almost sign 19 bia 80 mu ho almost sign bi ye sika fo ni nyina mo wai da ko farm so mo wai api no mo wai sika na mu pe no wai sika fo na sisa mo ye no mo wai Muama kukumo, before you're higher. Your casa bibia, we're against everything. Let's stand up and do what is positive for our people. There is poverty going on in the country. And here this year, and cross 700,000 every kroma. Vote to crime, vote to Nibi Nekono. Na Bronina or no watching Omoko, Ufisa or Munisani Panomu, Yaku or Mako, Kojo, or Romokohi. Yeah, Nukrana, ye free so munyano. Obi etom. Obi a mom free visa. Mom £10,000 a month. Say be mayor nurse, e be mayor way. Ono kra was seen kura we are why no roads in or one hospitals, one banks, or one be dino. Ono kra no or to nipa. Then tisa wa nipa na one fananya she. Wa say no. Who go to news one fanya she was say no. Who minerals no one fanya she was say no. So be so about no saba yen so musi debi.
Now come the difference is that sir is issue are okay. Yet you go the timber to the extent say the president said yet is come. I think say every leader opeso lead biano or knowledge of the amount of resources in there. In fact, they were telling us that we have over $400 billion bauxite. Yet is and they say it. They are aware. At the end of the day, the two ministers not difference of them.
Well, I'm not only saying it. I'm also telling you how I'm going to do it. In your face, make catch say, and you mean kaneke. Now, catch them say me 400 billion bauxite. Now, say, oh, my Chinese phone to call Mukruma. What is the point? I was, of course, Chinese, you know, Baba Juma Ukruma. A plant now, Quaco 2 or 2 bauxite, China, Aqua aluminium, Masako tono. And your plant now, it's auto. Nyansa way into your top. Plant now, no, what be 2 bauxite now, they corner. Ako China, no makoyen aluminium. We are now import yaba. One kasa material. Oh, there's a proverb, African proverb say, Nenchia, Nenitra, Nentono. Our person across the border. No. They came back as a corned beef. Because what that's a cry. You couldn't yamana did not fry baby did not chance him. You need baby and the back crab free. There is no more cattle that will come out of that. And here to say a giant, son no man, say, and crop 4 pet and no move to by a crum, Abefa Noma, Ediaco. Yan a mom saquino. Now leaders are adding, Abrafo saying, and no more turn them as sign a contract with them. I almost 10% Penagana pay. I was just sending a message to Ghanaians. Me use Bruni as a spokesperson. Let me show you Ghana for the now more crown munim law no. Say Makofa Bruni by politics. Political party by na medi Bruni by New force is a movement. And tomorrow no take him facts right. Say munya mo facts and sana mo judge ni pa. And come over to me ahwe no ma ye. Na you better say you better employ abrofo to say omo na omo ye adwuma man than say you do mbekwa koshe office boko. No ma ba no ma bobo tie. No ma be sign a contract be hu ani say almost a lithium concession we nyina no China for dia adea on be rose bia man then bitumen no kra no ya necessary me ameti me akra enso minim say say put bitumen together through methanol plant by creating petrochemicals. I'll be using petrochemicals, you know, and they are butane, butane, all the 10 things except for cocaine. I'll be media BB. These minerals is what petrochemicals is what you need. Now, I wouldn't mean your bitumen. Bitumen crowd water. I better not me 6 roads. Mo free say ebia enkrofo no kofa abrofo you can say template bia o ma year for mo manifesto no ma be ready any o mo school kakra bia o ma call Oxford near that eno na em fe abrofo no ma eno na em fe say president omo tete abrofo na omo den omo suit minister time no massa. That's me. My name is Nana Kwame Badiako. My shirts, my sleeves are rolled and I turn my money around. I turn my wealth around. It is something that is not hidden. It's in your face. I have created it. It is in your face. Some of the landmarks in Accra, they all belong to me. I built it myself. My uncle dio aban biachi state money back Ukraine. State money back Ukraine. Until you be on once, no Yanisika way. I rush upon this kind of man and I say drugs and please. All you need is wisdom and knowledge.
Okay, so let's talk about Ubeye President, Minister Senan Kado Meyejuma.
Oh, it depends. It depends, Kojo. Ebia, ministers now, me no Meyejuma no. Me nyabut shekakra. Me fabi brave from the beginning. Me make sure say departments now, ministers no controlling you. I want first of all, I go to the roots of the problem. I'm on one performing. What you say? And sana me the minister no crash or na me timia mano a proper scope. Say what you money? Because ukofa obisi works and housing. It's so making sure say their houses they're facing the deficits of the country. Inti ti say ABR 1.8 million deficits of people that don't have homes. So minister no. I'll give them a KPI. Say in 2 years, you need to close at least 20 to 25% of this issue. You have to give us the strategy, and you have to give us the proof how that this investment is happening. And then it be a $10,000 a whole house. And he say, yeah, see, 9,000. That is 10,000. It's 10 million. What's in a mission? And depending the area, the people are homeless, you know. And I mean, can't you say Sidano super pet? Make sure say that development is integrated. Now integration, you know, me catch because they be a Musumu radio presenters into this part of the business. Maybe I'm going to say, we see low income housing or baby. Now we could see down 10,000 and I say 2,000 or. Now I integrate sa edano with hospitals, clinics, and factories. And conform to me a juma and yet next door. Intisano ombe tukwan ebia ombe travel about 20 kilometers and at 24 kilometers. Sa time no mudi tukwano. It takes them an hour and a half because of our infrastructure. Almost an hour and a half. Into that's 3 hours of the day you've taken from them.
Right.
First of all. And at the cost of the transport and so on. Are all cost for 20 kilometers and 20 kilometers back, which is 40 kilometers a day. In 5 days times a month times a year. By 8 to 9 years, no I talk Sadana or Timino times 2. You understand? And this is something that we're refusing to do.
So based on your mission and vision, when it's how many do you want to start with? Maybe first 1 year or 2 years of your time?
Oh, I think between 14 is okay.
14?
Yeah, 14 to 19. So you
less than 20?
Oh, yes. It's very smart because for me, some of even the ministerial positions, you have to leave it empty first.
Empty?
Yes. Just don't force to put people there. Because whether they're there or they're not there is more or less as it's not working.
Okay.
So sometimes no problem with her. It's a problem with her. As I say, we're making sure say what find a solution answer. And some problems, the solution is to avoid it. You know, money you have to avoid it for a year. Now, what concentrate say maybe a 10 and as a 12, and I'll be to manage a control it and operate it. Then you do it. Now you see that within a year, no, maybe a 7, a bit now. You have more room to take more ideas.
Right.
As I say, junior, as I say, chances so now other things will come in.
Let's look at the Constitution. Are you okay, ma'am?
I think the Constitution is still colonized. Osha, because me really Constitution, me say no man no maybe wom. Quite the same bi krana I be a betima boa mind we power more nyansa more skills or more business people no. So more really Constitution now omun standing up to be a government or to be a part of politics. What you say? I to say ukwa na yamawa ye naked. About say taxes me ni and dine mini business mini bibia. The politicians nyina omu konyina no. Omu rem declaring themselves say yenishe. You need taxes be here because constitution is a law. And see, when you look at the capital institutionalized laws now, or Mudiasha constitution, say, oh, you'll be out your mind background, or person or mind you leave it. And I quite say no, and conform yet politicians, no more tricks no for the game. Into one no move room. And see, I quite say the interest is within the political world and not the Kurunan Kasa. And I say, I think first of all, it's too much. When you try to change something with force and one time, I think it should be reviewed slowly and it should be tweaked.
Okay.
Now, with time, you know.
Ghana beyond aid in Ojitum.
Why should we even talk about that? We are giving aid. I mean, we share some of the things I've done, some of the philanthropical things I've done in my country that makes me be reckoned with Africa. I was one of the first I called Turkey to give them aid. When I got there, they say, huh? An African? To come and bring us 1,000 tents, mattresses, food. After they got the earthquake. Huh? 80 ben sa na eto 80 na nem some de esaka ho say say yare born nyina we krumi 80 ben biem ne epe we have to learn to stand on our feet as a country as I say ya etimi gina na so ye normal na etimi bo nipa foforo kra na wi ase no embo hia obi a otimi che obi a otimi ma sa onipa kro no ono no one side deji enti say wunimi se no ma ye untimi mahwe wa untimi produce bibia na obi ato Nigeria anaso obi ato Togo anaso obi ato America wo de nkrofo de a ma produce nko na okoto na te say o ma no wa hifa
oba beje bosia oba ye president beje bosia
bobosia na e de tikro Ubetima bobosia de aye roads wo Ghana. Ubetima bobosia e de atua nkrofo a omo ti omo ni adwuma ka. Yen fanya sa. Bosia and bosia yade a ubo a udim say bosia mi boy. Say 400 a metima na 800. Ukoji ye na now de aye 800 no. Na afi de say 800 ubetimi de aye 16 na one sand de aye no yi 400 na to nchen. Na afi de wo de ni aka no e tuatua interest. Na wo de usika e ko wani. Na chese no bank no kra ba obosia no na ye adwuma ma. Na wo ko ba obosia na mo ba mo acheche. Mo de amema contract any judgment debt. Eno na wo free say betimi ahwe kroma 3 billion. Ucha ema Ghana maya obia benya sen $100.
Okay.
Nti nya bosia.
Ntube kwa kwaje ana wonye kra.
Oh, me dem free say I am the new IMF for this country. If I can find a solution for this country to gain 10 to 30 billion in the space of 4 years, what do you need IMF for?
Obetimi anya 30 billion in Ghana.
Masa, ekwan be brave wo ha, obetimi. E de anya sai sika no.
E wo Ghana.
E wo Ghana.
Anko jibusia.
Na suppose ya no ujiguma. Kwa na ekosoro. Ana ebe mene eman no so be mene no. Nti se wobanya kwan bi a obetimi anya sika wo krom hade a. No afasa kwan no.
Emrante youth and sports no. Nim so you obebu no. Who say Ghana ye football ne de ekọ ne agudie ne na sefo ni nyina.
Enkoye kra. Enkoye me ya. I would like to have an African Champion League. To say European League. That's the kind of idea I may invest in. Me metia kra no. Me pesike bia ko Chelsea obi ehu say me and as ma ko Manchester United na ma kire broni kra say yes we are powerful. And I'm not interested say Kotoko Asante Kotoko is a great team. 3 days ago I went to Papaku's team. He's one of my legends. Opokun timuni ade ade misusa no mo na no mo bobo. Just say yo ya mo kra me legend kra say so mo ye. And then as I be football agents or Nigeria nyina o ma connected. Ye de no ma di agro. Broni person otoye players. Let's build our own African league. Na so oba beto on turn straight. And yes afena ye smuggle nipa ni free ane de ko Holland. Ni akoto ni chochopoan bi. What I say omu nyina ombe wie football na hia omu. Omu Ghana for ni Nigerians ni ade ade omu kokko nyina bebre ankosi omu hwe. Ombe wie na bi nya sika e bi nso adi e bi nso asɛ no because we don't have the industry.
All right. What's your position on LGBT?
LBGTQ or something.
LGBT. Say Bema ni na se for.
Me de ayade me free say ya ntete yesa. Ghana na menyini ye. Yinim se ne sia oba ne oba ene obema ne obema. Edida because here you ha nyina no ye free oba mu ne bae. Ene ye nyina nso ye papa ene ye nyina nso o maame. Na emom ade a me free say parliament no asom dodo omoka no it's a strategy omudi educating cranium because enkwara bebre nim about LBTGQ as then dia okay say obeko techima e wo ho obeko go so e wo ho eno ne aka kire radio fo ne journalist nyina say mumbisa sa question mun the more amoka no na mu educate Ghana for say there's gay and there's lesbianism. The problem is that we have a crash in our economy. Number one problem e come there you need adwuma enoma bebre akroma ise si yediso parliament oti hono ade ha no obroni asem a ewo western a ono no obema ne obema ene nam kwa anfofie o ma no emfa ne ho eye ne kuro ene wapenisa ene na ne yaje eno ato ye ho so ene ye refi ade kropa ehia poten a ebema eman no asomdua ba ha enti me free say they educating the children. Right. The more they create awareness, they educating them say komo betimi a ade we no omo njama western for no no mundi o ma masem na nkrofo a mo ye LBTGQ no so ebi mu so wo power pa ebi mu ye presidents ebi mu ye organization ebi mu kora ho ha ebusia eno omobo eman wa Africa na nti wo hwe a me bibi o ha etese etimi gina na so na ye face wo hwe ma me a ofri America ba ya wo so ye vice president from America or me na me free so oba kra no oba be ka se o Ghana matise mo economy na crash na president asoma me se emo aba mpa na betimi aboa mo ambra mo wo sa asemu enso oba ye no asema oba kan no LBTGQ all ka asem no so kire ye no na ni kunu agina ne nchen na wo hwe no ma say if I was the president I would stop her. Say, please, don't talk about this when you bring your own husband to my country. What kind of education are you trying to give our people?
Nana Kwame over 10 over man saying.
And I'm not here to give anyone marks. Me, I just know that the country has problems. Neither Nana Kwame or Mahama or Alan Martin, or I think say they are all leaders who belong to a party, and some of them had great intentions, but when they sat on a party, due to the colonial influence and the foreign influence that dictates our political principles and chronicles, they've had the wrong governance. That's all. And not to call names, I'm not here to judge people either. I'm not here to justify the situation. I'm here to bring a solution, a hope to a reason why this country has so much fear in them. I am replacing it with hope. A good strategy.
Final word, 30 seconds.
Oh, me pesa me catch a Ghana mindset. Hwɛ, Accra ne bo so ɔhye. Accra wo akokuduro. Accra wo animdeɛ. Accra wo nyansa. Accra wo sunsu. Onya Accra na ɔnenam hɔ kwa. Ɔyɛ Accra ya asoma no. Te sɛ mahu bi a me yɛ mo ba. Munso me mu. Ɛyɛ sɛ ma ba. Sɛ me ba be di mu ntro na ma pɛ bibia di. Menye bia di dada. Sika no so menye bia pɛ dada. Ohia no so menye bia di nso dada. Nti me baaya me de me free sɛ emre na so sɛ ɔman no nyinaa no ebetime hu sɛ ɛsɛ sɛ ɛma nkora enso yɛ adikanfo na empanyinfo no nso a ɔmo ɔman ni mu no nso afutuo bi a ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo de ma yɛ bia no a ɔmo de bɛboa no ɔmo mfa ma yɛn na ɛsɛ sɛ Ghana fo sua inheritance and predecessors. As I say, inherit bibia. As I say, omutimi suti as yes, yes. Embrana so say, you trainee young cra no monso edi mine enim. Ti Ghana for about 2024. Mr. Rama, I'm from an into form. Someone who say, Anya biano, a mine muachiche. Ebia, to say as Antini say or no say, Chebinin so say or any say, I come for cranny muatite. Na a politics na titi musa. My entra ho emanentity enormantity musa yemfa ya dwene embra ni mbom na akwantu amatu nyina akọ bolega akọ tamale akọ goso techiman sehwewe aso aba asantimamu and your problem nyina ya baako pe economy and adwuma eni ho enti yeman no ye baako yemu nchichesa abrofo na no mobile no mabaye borders na ma bibia aye nationality please skip the nationality, enter mentality. Na wadwene no wodwene memumpi na dwene hu ye na nyina no yemfa embu eman no together yensi eman no together na yenye ne yembom enti 2024 abai mesra enkora mutie me mo ma me ma mo nte ase ana mo nim no educate them mo mo so hu se wusa kwa me nkroma be di ade ana se no usa na obedi ade na ne bo hye enti otimi ye no ma pa but the fit is at time no so no man timi nko fast sa enti eno ana me de atoma nim no
Nana Kwame Badiako. We wish you well.
Thank you.
I'm sure, sir, Ibeguswa engage you.
Thank you.
When we are getting to the heat of the period.
Thank you.
We are in it. Nhira
to go to
Nana Kwame Badiako for president. Maybe CCA.
I was Nana Kwame Badiako and 7 even I'm knowing Nakotia, but I was an PM over UK Parliament, you know. And come to try a course, so wonderful speech. I could not at the Maya, quite about Boama, Ghana, and I said Africans, said, I do not put any Yama, Yakofona, one things where they buy a or my Muno, Nina, to be trying to independent country, no, I don't know the go to China, but for me, any gene who ye pa. It is only the master, always subscribe to Ghnet TV, so Eddie American James edit, and I will match them. That's a done in our bread, not OTM. Macra.